Over 23 million people are helped every year by the Salvation Army across the United States. What if young professionals could network and socialize all while fundraising and volunteering for a worthy cause in their communities? That's what the Salvation Army had in mind when it developed Echelon, the Young Auxiliary, probably best described as the millennial counterpart to advisory boards which run across communities all across the country. I'm Major Keith Mader, and I'm very familiar with the Salvation Army's volunteer program called Echelon. We realized that the Salvation Army needed young volunteers. We needed young professionals to learn about the Salvation Army's work and with hands-on help us accomplish our programs and activities throughout communities across the United States. Echelon is the emerging professionals arm of the Salvation Army. Chapters across the country are serious about having fun while doing the most good for our local communities. Whether we are serving, socializing, or raising money, Echelon remains a connected and passionate community focused on actively supporting the mission and vision of the Salvation Army. This all started in Dallas, and that's where I started my education of Echelon. But because young professionals were moving from Dallas throughout the country for new jobs, the Echelon program began to spread across the United States.
In the USA Eastern Territory of the Salvation Army, we now have 50% of our goal with chapters from Boston to Cincinnati. We'd like to highlight just 3 of these chapters in this video. 3 very unique situations where young professionals are coming alongside the Salvation Army staff with hands-on help. Let's begin with Syracuse, New York.
I'm Andrew Sabazadeh. I'm the Director of Development for the Salvation Army in Syracuse.
And I'm Deanna Delmonico. I'm the PR Donor Relations Manager. So Andrew, what's Echelon?
Echelon Syracuse is engaging the next generation of volunteers and board members to support the Salvation Army and have some fun doing it. The Salvation Army donor base has aged over the years, and it's really important to get the younger professionals involved.
I decided to join Echelon a handful of years ago when it was brand new to Syracuse because I was really interested in giving back to the community, and I thought this was a unique group and a way to do that. Beyond just getting involved and volunteering, you were surrounded by a lot of young professionals in the area as well, which was really special and cool as I was starting out my career in Syracuse.
Tonight's the 5th annual family dance where we invite 200 kids and families, and it's going to be a great event.
We put the fun in fundraising, and we like to raise friends at the same time. So the fellowship of Echelon is the momentum that keeps everybody going and working and being cause-driven.
Echelon is really engaging the next generation. I mean, we're going to have 5- and 6-year-olds here, but our volunteers are from Echelon, and it's their event.
So this offers an opportunity to give back with other values. I have some expertise in event planning and program planning, so I thought this was a great way to give back with something I'm knowledgeable about and benefit the Army.
It's a beautiful way to help people to enter into the world of giving.
My name is Sebastian Galvez, and today we're here at the 25th annual Morristown Golf Outing for the Salvation Army. I am happy to be joined here by my colleague Stephen Acosta, who is a part of our Morristown Echelon chapter. Echelon for me means the opportunity to meet like-minded individuals in the community, those that are really focused and passionate on giving back, and learn about the mission of the Salvation Army and help in any way we can.
At one point I was on the beneficiary side of the Salvation Army's mission, and I believe in it wholeheartedly because of that. I'm someone who benefited a lot from it growing up in Union City, New Jersey. And when I had this opportunity, it was the perfect chance for me to just give back, really come full circle and meet a lot of people that have the same kind of ideals and values and are passionate about giving back to the community.
This is truly a vital and important fundraiser. This allows us to serve our mission of providing necessary daycare services to the Morristown and Morris County community. It allows us to have the funds to be flexible in some of our major holiday programs like Angel Tree and the Red Kettle campaign. We want to help our local Morristown Corps have enough volunteers to run their annual events. A lot of our members are early into their careers and they want to have leadership opportunities to support nonprofits. And then lastly, it's also just having fun. We do want to keep a social aspect within the Echelon chapter to unite like-minded individuals and to allow us to continue spreading the mission of the Salvation Army.
I think that this all stems from just caring about the people in our communities and being a light to those around us. And I think that Echelon is a perfect avenue to do that.
Welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. My name is Captain Justin Caldwell, and our Echelon chapter is one of the newest in the Eastern Territory. I want to introduce you to Ava, who can share a little more about the Pittsburgh Echelon chapter.
Thank you so much, Captain. Today we're going to be serving 90 meals through our emergency disaster services for the homeless community. We're really focused on bringing together like-minded young professionals to give back to our community, to network with each other, and to spend time with people who we share the same values with and that we can build a community with and give back. I used to work for the Salvation Army, so I know really hands-on how far your dollar goes. And they do so many wonderful social programs that they can really go where the need is, and that's what made me so passionate about the Salvation Army. A lot of people, when they first see the Salvation Army and the shield, they think about Christmas time and the kettles, right? But it really is so much more beyond that. And something we did recently at the Pittsburgh Temple, which I really enjoyed, was planting fresh produce so that we can provide fresh fruits and vegetables to families that need it. And the Project Bundle Up is something I recently participated in as well, and pairing up with the kids and going shopping in the Christmas time for coats and jackets and clothing, which goes so far for those kids. We're really focused on creating volunteer opportunities where you can bring your family so that the Salvation Army can continue doing all the great work they're doing for another 100 and 200 years from now.
Do we have to wait for the next epic opportunity to find a way to inspire the American public's altruism for the next 60 years?
We are always looking for new members to join one of our Echelon chapters and become ambassadors of the Salvation Army in their local communities. Community leaders, executives, and other key influencers work closely with the Salvation Army and Echelon on a regular basis. Echelon provides members with opportunities to build powerful and lasting relationships while making a positive impact in their communities. If you do not find an active Echelon chapter located near you and are interested in starting one, please contact us via email at echelon@usn.salvationarmy.org.
The Salvation Army has discovered a viable model to engage this generation and mobilize them in valuable partnership through meaningful service, fundraising, and networking opportunities. This brief video is designed to help local Salvation Army commands strategically plan and implement a young professionals group called Echelon for today and for tomorrow.